Hey everyone, in this video we're going to make a beautiful chicken adobo, exactly like you asked for. So, it's going to be with the rice and a coleslaw to enjoy it with. So, let's start. So, in this video we're going to make something that you requested, chicken adobo. We have the chicken already marinated here, and we're going to make it with a nice slaw to give it a little bit lightness and beautiful rice. I'm going to tell you straight away, it was a little bit challenging to build a nice recipe with some of the flavors that I like to eat, and because there are so many recipes of chicken adobo on the internet, especially on YouTube. So try to make it a little bit balanced, you know, with the flavors and something different from what you're going to find on the other channels. So let me explain a little bit about the marinade that I made here before. Again, usually I'm making a basic brine that you can find on the channel. I'm going to leave you a link here on one of the recipes that I made brine. But this one, as you can see, you have here much more bay leaves, peppercorns, and I used here also soya sauce. Usually when I'm making the brine, I'm boiling the peppercorn and the bay leaves, making like a concentrated tea. After they dilute it and add the honey and the soya sauce, because they're already liquid and they don't need so much to dissolve them. If you're using sugar or salt, make sure to dissolve the sugar and the salt when you're making the concentrated bay leaf and peppercorn tea. And after that, add the cold water, add the chicken, and put it into the fridge for overnight marination. Now we're going to marinate the chicken second time. We're going to use the soya sauce, garlic, 2-3 cloves, crush them, and let's add them to the marinade. Ginger, we're going to cut it in smaller pieces and crush it, add it to the marinade. Salt we're not going to add, we have the soya here, yeah? So, black pepper, nice amount, the vinegar that we're going to use. Already everything is measured and you have all the ingredients and the method of cooking in the description below. So, make sure to check it out whenever you have time. So, the honey, I'm going to give nice 3 spoons of honey and mix it and add the chicken. Let the chicken to marinate in this marinade for at least 1 hour. Meantime, we're working on the slaw and on the rice. So we're going to use Jasmine rice, very nice. And I know it's not Filipino, but it's from Thailand. I bought it from Thailand. To the water that we're going to cook the rice, we have hot water coming up. I put already bay leaf there, and we're going to give small touch kaffir lime. Give 2 leaves. I'm putting them usually in the freezer. This way they are preserving their flavors and staying fresh. So 2 leaves to the water that we're going to cook the rice. Now we have the pot already on the heat. 5.5 out of 9 oil. 1-2 cloves of garlic. Yeah, we're going to crush it, peel it, slice it, and add it to the pot when the oil is still cold. And we're going to add 1 cup of rice. At this moment we're going to add the rice, and I'm going to tell you straight away, I'm not washing the rice. If you're one of the people who are washing the rice, I'm with you, no problem, wash the rice. But if you're making this recipe and you're washing the rice, put a little bit less water, because the rice is soaked water. And if you're going to use washed rice and the amount of ratio 1 to 1.5 here, it's going to be like mushy rice. I'm usually warming the rice, like roasting it, mix it, salt, pepper we're not going to add here because we want the rice to be white, and we're going to add hot water when the rice is warm. And before adding the water, reduce the heat to the minimum and add the water. I'm usually adding the bay leaf and the kaffir lime straight away, also to the rice, to continue to give nice flavor. So Before we are closing, taste a little bit the water to see that you have the nice, a little bit touch of saltiness. Otherwise, if the water is not salty enough, the rice is going to be plain. So, if you need, add a little bit more salt, mix it, and close it. If you have a smaller stove, move it to the smaller stove, give it a nice 15 to 20 minutes, turn off the heat, let it rest for 10 minutes, and after that we're going to open it with a fork. After opening the rice, we're going to start work on the slaw. For that, we're going to take the cabbage, take the middle part out and press it a little bit on the cutting board and slice it. We're going to use a white cabbage and a red one in this recipe. To this, we're going to add 1 piece of ginger, peel it, crush it and chop it very fine. Shred some carrots. Garlic, we're going to peel, chop, and we're going to add some salt. With the back of the knife, we're going to mash it and add it to the salad. Now we're going to add some citrus flavors, lime zest, orange zest, and to it we're going to add the juices as well. Press the lime against the table to break all the citrus pockets inside the lime. And some of the orange, but not so much. Squeeze them. Rub all the spices and the flavors together. Let it sit for 10 to 15 minutes. Meantime, slice some scallions and culantro. Culantro is a type of coriander, but it's usually grows by the lakes. Now, when you see all the juices of the cabbage, we're going to squeeze it a little bit and discard them. We're going to add oil and the herbs and sesame seed. We're going to pepper towel, dry the marinade so it's not going to be too much at the beginning. You know, we want to roast the chicken very nice to have a really nice crust. So put it on the pepper towel, close it and let it dry. Pan 7, 8 out of 9. We want to give a really nice crust. Oven already preheated to 200 degrees Celsius. Top and bottom grill, this is what I have. If you have a convection, even better. So pepper towel, dry the chicken. Yeah, the marinade, don't throw it. This is going to be the base of the sauce. So oil. When the pan is hot, add the chicken skin first. If you have a nice color already, flip it. We're going to play with it a little bit to give it a nice charred color still. When the chicken is ready, take it out, put the chicken into the tray, and we're going to add all the marinade. And add the marinade. Before adding the marinade, take the pan from the heat or reduce the heat, otherwise it's going to explode. We want to reduce it at least in half. Now we're going to add the butter. Now when you have like a type of sauce, we're going to take it from the heat, pour it on top of the chicken and put the chicken into the oven. From time to time, take your chicken out and put some of the sauce on top of the chicken to give it much more color and braise it nicely. When the chicken is already done, take it out. Beautiful. Out, we're going to let it chill. After that, we're going to slice all the sauce, just the liquids, and bring it to boil. We really want to finish reducing it. At the last moment, we're going to add a small touch of butter to glaze it and thicken. At the moment when you add in the butter, take the sauce from the heat and start stirring it consistently until the butter is actually melts and thickening the sauce. You will see it's actually going to start thickening. Make sure to taste it. Of course, here we need to be a little bit careful because we're working with soya sauce and a lot of soya sauce and vinegar. So beautiful. You can feel the chicken, the soya, the ginger that we have here, all the flavors. So just time, take the sauce, take the rice, and let's start plating. Chicken, slice it, put it in a nice plate. Salad, chicken, some of the rice. Beautiful. White rice, amazing flavor. And the beautiful sauce. And of course, how without a little bit spring onion. So this is my version of chicken adobo. So make sure to let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Also, if you have something extra to give me to do for the next video, make sure to leave a comment below if you're new to this channel and you like the type of flavors, recipes and the combination that we are doing here. Make sure to hit the notification bell and of course the subscribe button. So thank you very much for watching. I'm Andre, this is Think of Food.